Early intervention in autism treatment. There is a lot of hype around early intervention in autism treatment. However, this hype can be very confusing. The origin of ABA therapy came from Dr. B.F. Schema. He believes that behavior can change through positive reinforcement. Schema found through his research that we all learn through the consequences of our behavior. Now you may ask, what is early intervention? Early intervention are intervention or therapy that happen before a child enters school. Parents and caregiver work with the therapy to learn skills and strategies that will help the child. Early childhood can be done by board certified behavior analysts, speech language pathologists, occupational therapists, early intervention or early childhood educators. What can you expect from early intervention? The goal of early intervention should be to change your child's developmental trajectory. With early intervention, the child development will more closely align with typically developing peers. You can find this information on SV Intercash D Dong, S Greenhill, proceeding of the 2013/dl.acm.org on their website. Potential goals of early intervention. Communication, because they want to make sure the child can be able to communicate effectively with other peers and communicate when they grow up, be able to express their needs. So early intervention help these kids to be able to achieve that goal and for them to be able to help themselves or become independent. So like activities of daily living, they will be able to do it by themselves without the help of others. So they are just trying so that the autistic kids can be independent. And then their play skills, so they'll be able to play with other kids, interact with other kids. And the goal is for your child to learn as many skills as possible. That's the goal for the early intervention. So the children can learn as many goals as possible. Today, I would like to inform you about the importance of early intervention in children with autism and how we can help create a better future for them. Autism disorder is a range of developmental disorder of the neurodevelopmental type. Individuals with autism often experience difficulties with social communication, interaction, and restricted, repetitive patterns of behavior, interest, or activities. The long-term problem may include difficulties in performing their daily tasks, creating and keeping relationships, and maintaining a job. If you are working with a behavior analyst or SLP, they might be doing the Early Start Denver model or ESDM. ESDM blends naturalistic teaching with ABA. It's a play-based model that shares control between the child and the therapist. ESDM is based on a checklist that tracks a child's skill development. The therapy uses this to make decisions about the skills that should be the target of that child. So they make a checklist and then try to identify everything in the checklist. So if the child have difficulties in speech, they try to identify the areas that the child need help with, and then they try to help the child improve their speech so they'll be able to communicate effectively with others. But if you live in North America, your child may be eligible for provincially funded early intervention. The program varies by state. Every state have it, and you can go through your state portal and put the early intervention program, and then you can find your own state program. And every state have their own locals, so you can find the information there. And for more information, you can contact the early intervention office in your area by searching for DCIU program. Talk to your doctor to make sure you are accessing everything that's available for your child. So you may ask yourself, with all these good benefits with early intervention, does your child need a diagnosis to do early intervention? The answer is no. The child does not need diagnosis for the child to get into early intervention. All they need is just to identify that your child needs help with this, and then you talk to your locals, and then they will help you take it from there. And I have learned that younger children who receive ABA therapy may be able to catch up to their peers to a greater extent than children who never receive ABA therapy but who are autistics. I have also learned about the importance of early intervention at an early age for younger children with autism. Have a better future for these children with autism. You can find all this information on Tarbox, Dixon, Stormy, JL, Matson, 2014 Springer. The link is in my bio. In conclusion, recent estimates concerning the prevalence of autism spectrum disorder suggest that at 1 in 200 children is affected. This group of children and families have important service needs. The potential benefits is increased skills and reduced stress for both parents as well as children. Beginning early intervention with your child as soon as you notice the red flag is key. Talk to your doctor, talk to your child therapist, talk to your locals. Try to find information as soon as you notice your child is not interacting with others, the child having difficulties in focusing when they're doing activities, the child have difficulties in playing with their peers, or you think that your child is not growing the way they're supposed to grow. Talk to your doctor, and then you can talk to your locals and your early intervention program around. Thank you. I hope this information served you right, and all the citation for this information is on in the link through the paperwork that I will be submitting. Thank you, everyone. Bye.